Not that they would have, but you don't know. Never know. Never know.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot of white stone.
I'm upset one time.
At band camp?
No, we had to come out here so we could like 4-foot like in this.
That's short. A short one, but okay.
Lived in the second yellow house, or a yellow house down here, and next is Polk.
That's a great story.
Dad, are you alive?
Yeah. Want to do a lap around Channing? In your flip-flops?
What?
So do you want to do a lap around Channing in your flip-flops?
No. Are you for real or joking?
Hey, is the basketball hoop repaired?
Finally.
The wind.
Looks the same. Oh, did this. I knew that.
Wait, added one of those?
Yeah, that was
Go back legal books.
There's never anybody at that park. Two big dogs. Ow!
Remix!
Oh man!
Oh.
Is he alright? Did you hear that noise? That was his jaw on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Ow. Hey Carlo, or Carla, sorry. How are you tonight?
Calling back.
Sorry, our dog saw dogs outside the car and kind of freaked out a little bit. And there he is right there. Yeah, you okay?
You don't care about me?
Well, did you hear that sound? That was him hitting his jaw on my shoulder.
Look. Look.
I'm glad you're doing good. Did you do anything fun over the weekend?
Look at mine.
First tap it gone.
what? Oh, it is. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've gotten cited many times by the city.
For what?
I don't know. For being terrible? Well, we appreciate you. That's our Remus.
Crazy.
Oh, that new piece of art. They got a B.
Oh, that's cool.
Mega B.
So do you have something planned that is fun if you say no, not yet? Because there's still time left in the weekend. Oh, there's another bee.
Another one.
They must be all around. You never know where the next one's gonna be.
You no. 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 Just
When's your party, Carla? So you're not enjoying the dad bee jokes, buddy?
no.
Would you say that they're bugging you? Wouldn't it be nice if there was another one?
Where's the deactivate button?
2 weeks is your birthday? That's awesome. You doing anything fun? What do you got planned for your party? For real life, did they add a door just randomly to the bottom of the Hyder Electric building that wasn't there before? See how there's like new cinder block and
They must have repaired it.
no, that wasn't there.
No, there was a door there.
There's
always.
2 new cinder block doors. The other one looks new too.
What the one with the double?
The glass one and then the metal.
Yeah, the glass one was added like several years ago.
Is anything in that building?
Yeah, there's like activity there all the time. And when we watched the fireworks against the building, Ding Dong and I, there was people sitting in the like garage base. They had like the doors open and everything. Hey, Trex, how are you? How was your weekend?
Dada, look how cracked up my youngest kid's TVs are.
Why do you do that?
Why do I do it? Because it's logical.
Does anybody own a real bike anymore? Or everybody
me.
has these electric things.
I do. I own a bike. Unfortunately. Wow, one of those things.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Shadow.
Well,
Hopefully you're doing all right.
Well,
What are you about to run over, my guy?
yeah.
That guy's carrying a chair, amongst other things. See, look. So this now matches that building. I didn't know the two were like interconnected.
Huh.
Just figured that out.
All right, let me go back and get caught up here. Sorry. Welcome in, Derek. How are you? Mikhail, how are you? Glad you're doing well. And your weekend was good? Did you do anything fun? And but son would use them, but I take the $100.
So I just want to too.
It's a lot of cleaning.
So Carla, we're big dog people. So what are the age, name, breed, any details on your 3 dogs?
Mama, can you do home a little faster? My stomach is on. Dada?
Yes, sweetie. This lady's walking the stroller, and it's a dual stroller. And I'm pretty sure the kid that's now running across the street just said, you know what?
What is wrong with that lady?
What? What?
She just let this little kid just bolt through the gas station parking lot. But I'm pretty sure the kid said he was done being in the stroller and wanted to walk by himself.
IRL?
You have a golden? A Kafu. What's a Kafu?
King Cavalier probably, and a poodle.
Oh, okay. Mama knows.
I know.
Cavapoo. Jen has one.
Oh, okay, because I knew that.
It's like a little hypoallergenic fluffy dog.
Capo Blue.
Remus is tripping, not me. Oh, your Cavapoo is your favorite? What's their name?
We don't choose favorites because we only have one.
By definition, we do choose favorites.
Exactly. We don't choose favorites because we have one dog.
The favorites are thrust upon you, is what you're saying? Because you only have one?
Get it?
I would say it could be funnier.
I would say it could be. Just stop.
Hey, this guy's got the same shirt I do.
What? Nobody has the same shirt as you, trust me. Especially not a guy.
Canela. That's an interesting name for a dog.
Why this way? You couldn't have
I
taken
could call it.
Look at all the garbage coming from his house.
Oh,
I could see calling a dog Canella. That's a good name.
wait. I'm out. Go to my friend's house.
How old is Canella?
Okay, we're home. We're home. I can't really wait. So keys. So keys. Kimi.
That's not near as much as I thought it was.
Oh, I don't know.
That's not that much.
Our dog is named Remus.
Wait, it might have just been a.
Oh, he has it all bundled together.
Yeah, he likes playing with that like
That's
clear
shrink wrap.
plastic tape gun. It's like his pleasure. All right.
Your cup and my cup.
So we are home, which will give me an opportunity to just chill and talk to you guys for a little bit. Booger, grab that. I'm gonna get Remus and let him just hang in the yard.
That stuff will melt if you leave it in the car.
You're correct.
Please take these as you know I have like an emergency.
Go! Just let Remus out. Ding dong.
I make you the ding dong. You know he's done before.
Sorry, everyone. My dog is sleeping really hard. Yeah, ours is going to be 2 because we took him to the dog park before we went to Grandma's for dinner. And he was running around in the forest like crazy. So he is going to be crashed very soon. Here. Oh. Take that to the freezer. Buddy, you can stay out with me.
Freezer?
Yeah, both of them. Come here, bud.
You said you left her one.
I did. Mama's stepping on your chain. Come here. Good boy. He was stopping at the threshold. He was doing what he was supposed to do. Good boy. There you go. Yeah, we're going to let him play a little longer, and then I guarantee he'll be sleeping pretty hard pretty soon. Do you ever take your dogs to dog parks? Welcome in, Freddie. Sorry, I missed you in there because the C and the F are both blue. I thought it was still Carla. Are you making Street Fighter references with the tiger, tiger, tiger uppercut? Yeah, so that's where we took him. We took him to a dog park. It's an off-leash area. And it's in the forest. And he loves just like roaming around in the woods, in the forest. We stay on the trails with him, but he veers off and comes back and then veers off. So he's exhausted. We were at Grandma's house and he was basically just trying to get comfortable and sleeping on the couch. I think he's just waiting to go to actual bed. For some odd reason, he's just sniffing around here. And he's gonna get stuck on the... Okay. You're gonna get stuck. You're gonna get stuck. There we go. There we go. I can see that, Carla. How old is Oh, you said 2. You said 2. And Remus is about 1.5 years. So they're about the same age. What you sniffing? Welcome in, Journey. So I'm taking it by the name? You do digital art? That's really cool. Yeah, he's off exploring. I figured he would just do his like chill and like take in the neighborhood surroundings, but he's off exploring. What do you mean get rid of? What happened? I'm sorry to hear that, Journey. Yeah, it took us a while between our 2 dogs to get another one, but I know if you guys are doing that, it was a hard decision, but you probably came to the right one. Welcome in, $1 Million Poles. Are you into... Do you do breaking? How much does it weigh? Remus is 80 pounds. We'll just say somewhere between 70 and 80 pounds. He looks like he should weigh more for his height, but he doesn't. I understand that, Journey. We've had to make that decision several times over the course of having many dogs in the past. And it was actually a long time between our last dog and Remus. But it was time with the age Son is. It's kind of like the perfect age for having a dog. So hopefully at some point you'll get a new one. But know that you're probably doing the right thing.
A new one, not to replace.
Correct. It'll never take the place. It'll just...
It helps.
It'll be different, but in a good way. Because Akuma was our last dog, and he was amazing, but Remus is awesome in his own ways. Like, this is what I expected him to do from the get-go, is just do this. Well, Carla, that's a great question. And I will say, and Mama's waiting to play the usual game we play around here in the chat, but that's not the question. So I usually ask, I have one for land, sea, and air. So do you want all 3, or do you want a particular one, land, sea, or air?
The grass can be cut again. That's nuts.
So you're saying you do breaks when rents are high? Is that what you're saying, $1 Million? I completely get that, Journey. It was over 10 years between our last dog was named Akuma and Remus. So it took us quite some time. We've had cats that whole time between, but it took us over 10 years to get another dog.
You'll know when it's time.
Yeah, you'll realize, and it's definitely not a replacement. It's new, but you'll know when you're ready.
That's what it was.
Welcome in from Appreciate you hanging out from London. How are you today, Sarah? Keanu Reeves is in our chat. Keanu Reeves is in our chat. I don't know that it... All right, well, it was good meeting you, Carla. Hope we see you in future chats. We do go live pretty much daily, so if you're inclined to do so, we don't demand it or anything like that, but hit that subscribe and we'll see you in the next one. Hey, Hershey, how are you? If that's a real Keanu Reeves, that's pretty wild. But if you got a pet bat, that's pretty wild too. Hey, Tay-Tay, glad to hear your weekend was good. You're in Michigan, Journey, so that's not terribly far from us. So 12:30, that makes sense because we have a couple people that are regulars in our chat. One of them's actually on holiday up near the Stonehenge area, checking out the like the farm country, staying at a dairy Airbnb in England, but they're from the UK, so I'm always shocked that people are in our lives and in our chat at that hour, but we appreciate you coming in. It was awesome that you did, Sarah. You're in Ohio, Hershey? Again, not far from us. That's amazing, Journey. So is my cousin. No lie. Exact same thing. In the school district that we live in. I come from a long line of family of bus drivers. My grandma on my mom's side was, my grandpa on my dad's side was. I have aunts and uncles that are. I'm glad to hear you had a great weekend, YOLO. Full disclosure, Journey, I don't know what LISD is. Can I have you get up for just 1 second? Just come here. I thought that was a rogue beard hair, and I went to pull it. It's not. Do you get what I'm saying? I thought it was a drop, and I was like, oh, get out of here. Oh, no, in our area, most the... It's a great point. Most of the school buses are done through the actual districts. There is a couple that go through a busing company, but most of the districts do it in-house. So they're part of the district employees, just like teachers are, just like the maintenance crew and everything else. He was pointing. Yeah. So I think he was pointing at you.
You're pointing?
So how'd your day wrap up, Hershey? Did you have a good Sunday? So, Journey, does that mean you got you're currently sort of in your off time for summer break? Okay. Yeah, we're in a different state, so it is definitely in the district, but we're in a different state from you. No, Journey. Journey's new to the chat. First time we've met Journey. Yeah. In Adrian, Michigan. I said Michigan isn't far from us. Okay. When do you guys go back to school? Because we go back in our area. It's I was gonna say it's like middle to late middle August. It's not the end of August, and it's definitely not the beginning. So it's depending on the school and depending on the program, the 11th to 20th. He is digging to all get out. Okay, August 25th. I do know a lot of people for the company I work for. They're based out of Minnesota, and they go back the weekend after. That's Labor Day, right? September 5th. Yeah, so they go back the day after Labor Day, which seems late for us, but they get out a lot later than we do. Why don't you take your bone? Take a bone? Okay. Take your bone. And do absolutely nothing with it. When do your test routes start? You heard that dog bark. I heard it too. I don't know where it came from. You got out June 9th. Okay, we got out, what was it, like May 27th? Yeah, we got out like May 27th. You guys must have extra days off during the year than our programs do or something, because that seems like an awfully long school year. Yeah, and the ones that start like August 11th, they get out like May 15th. Do I think you should what? It probably wouldn't hurt, just in case. The planes are loud today. It was in an accident. Were you driving it when it happened? Or was it hit like in a parking lot or something like that? Somebody gave us a like. Thank you very much. Hopefully nobody was injured. Oh, that was a big one, Ramos. I heard that for sure. We gonna get the brush? You're just thinking about it? Hopefully not bad then. Yeah, my grandpa was in a couple accidents, and to your point, none of which were his fault, which I find amazing because most of the time when I'm driving, and not just me, it's the people around me, are very, very careful around school buses because obviously they stand out being the size, the color, and everything else. So yeah, he was in a couple when he was a driver. One of them, in fairness, was a tip over. Somebody sideswiped him, and it was an icy condition situation on a curve, and it tipped over. He was the only one in the bus at the time. Thankfully, there was actually no kids in the bus. But he wasn't at fault in any of his either, which to me is mind-boggling because kind of can't miss a school bus. Oh, you had thought that was a leaf. Really, Jasper? That's wild.
What?
Hopefully you're okay, though. Mama's gonna brush Remus.
Oh, yeah?
Baby. No?
What? Oh. Wow.
Now it's gonna snow for
Yeah, probably.
the joys of summer.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
That's insane. I swear he was just brushed. That's one way to put it, Puppet Gush. Are you recovered now, Journey? It is definitely a sheddy dog. We're in that time period where still losing summer coat, but the fall coat's gonna start coming in shortly. So, and in fairness, the main reason we're doing this, because we just brushed him not too long ago, is we went to the forest today and just making absolutely sure that even though he's treated for ticks, that there's no ticks or anything clinging on. Oh my gosh, dude. He's gonna lose pounds. What kind of dog do you have, Puppet? So is it still expected to fully heal? Or is it something you're gonna have to live with? Because I'll be full honest with you. I've had several surgeries over my life, and some of them are as good as they're gonna get, but I can tell you when it's gonna rain. I promise you. And without getting goofy, you guys usually see, because I'm usually holding the phone with my right hand, you usually see my left hand, but a great example of something that didn't fully heal correctly is the broken finger on this hand. So, Puppet, that's what the vet thinks he is. We rescued him, and we weren't told. They guessed what kind of breeds he is, because he's a mix, but the vet is definitely guessing a shepherd mix of some kind. How big is your dog? And what's your dog's name, Puppet? Okay, so that's kind of how my knees and my shoulder are after the surgeries. They're as good as they're going to be, which is better than it was pre-surgery. They're just not great, or 100% for sure. Then again, I'm also not as young as I used to be, so let's not kid each other. Oh, well, that would make sense, because if Nola's a female, Remus is a male, so typically males are a little bit bigger. That makes sense. Similar colors as Remus, or different colors? Well, I had my first knee surgery when I was about 10 years old, Journey, and so I can empathize, believe me. And that broken pinky I showed you that didn't heal, that was all because I was a pitcher, and you weren't allowed to put things on your pitching hand. And
Oh, they already had one, yeah.
that was done when I was in high school. But I've had multiple reconstructions on the knees over the years. And the shoulder was, that was about 8-9 years ago. So hopefully you don't have any more problems like that, but as long as you can keep driving and keep your mind off of it, it's nothing that a Advil hopefully can't get you through. Dexter's, I know what you mean, but we try to keep a family-friendly chat, so you're welcome to hang out, but we try to keep it PG and try to keep it productive and lighthearted. Thank you.
Alright. I can't wait till you're done with that house.
So, yeah, we had no idea when we got him as a pup. He was a lot redder. He was more this color, and then he turned into this sort of mix, and then he's got like socks.
Yeah.
Dexter's. I asked you nicely.
Sorry. Yeah, right? Yeah.
It must be the same mix. Just out of curiosity, you didn't rescue yours from
All right, well, I only have
from a
five
litter that
minutes
came out of Texas, did you?
So I better let you go. All right, I am at home.
Because that's what we were told. He was brought up with a fairly large litter. It was like a litter of almost 14.
All right, love ya. Bye. My brother said, "Oh, there's more."
Well, we're not from Texas, but they shipped them up to where we're at. God, everyone in the chat tonight's kind of close to where we're at. We've had Michigan, we've had Ohio, Tennessee. So we're all in the same ballpark area, which is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of enjoying this evening and knowing that it's gonna be like 110 degrees on Wednesday and Thursday. Are you gonna play with your furs? So if you're still in here, Journey, what do you do in the summer months, in the downtime? Because like my cousin, for example, that drives similar situation as you, they have a camper at a lake that's about an hour and a half north of here, and that's where they spend their summer months until it's time to do the test routes and get back driving. Nice. County or state? Did you see the guy walking? Appreciate the like. Thank you very much. You should look for those movies. They should be on the big shelf. Because I know he really wants to watch it, but at the same time, it's like if you have it on DVD, why are we like searching for a streaming option? It doesn't even make sense. Nice. We went last year to the county fair. Actually, last year we went to 3 different county fairs. But we haven't made it this year. It's been horribly hot, so that's what I was just talking about with Mama. Tonight is like the first night or evening that it's actually tolerable to sit outside where you're not sweating and uncomfortable. So, but it's supposed to be, again, by the middle of the week, it's supposed to be in excess of 100 degrees again. So we're just trying to enjoy this temperature tonight before it becomes too bad. There you go. That's usually the big nightcap on Sunday when the fair closes by us. Although we live like right on the edge of suburban, and like right that way is country, and there's a dirt track race course that has demolition derby every Friday night.
Did you see a pile that he has? There's a cool fire pit. Is it?
I don't know that that's a huge pile. It's not a whole lot different. He's got drawers that he's burning too. Those are like drawers. Where's he getting drawers from to burn?
Those are those boxes that we were using yesterday. Those are the ones he was making with my dad for a bag for him.
Oh. Remus, that's a skeeter. Don't let it bite you. Welcome back, Alex.
I said, that's an awesome fire pit.
Definitely hear something. See the ears up? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a puppy across the street.
Remus.
There are 2 puppies.
Come here, bud.
How'd you radar ear that?
You saw it. Come here. Remus. Remus. Come here.
For real, to the fair? How they?
Yeah.
So, crazy question. Are you taking them all on the bus?
Come here.
Or are they just meeting you there?
Come here. Come here. Come here. Remus, come. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stay here.
Here's what's wild. He wants nothing more than go, like, say hi to them. But I know. Well, that's cool. Well, I appreciate you, Hershey. We welcome you being in here anytime. Are you for real about the yacht?
About the what?
Hershey was the one that was on the yacht, and that's where Peter was like, stop with the fibs. Hey, I believe you. Believe me. I seriously do. I have no reason to doubt anybody. And if you are saying something that isn't untrue, you're only lying to yourself. So,
And you gotta remember.
are you on? And I'm being serious. Are you on freshwater or saltwater? Because we were at the river earlier, and there was a bunch of people on boats and jet skis and stuff, and it looked fun. We don't have any of them. Well, free samples, I think that's probably in your name. Like, maybe take it easy on the free samples and you wouldn't have the tummy issues. Make sure you stay on the Brett diet. You want some bananas, some rice, some applesauce, and some toast. That'll help. We always, every chat, we get people that come in and saying that they have bathroom issues. It's like literally without fail. Every time we're live. I do not have Snapchat, so I'm not saying that we don't have access to Snapchat. I do not personally. We are mainly focused on the YouTube channel, although we do have pretty much every outlet just so we have them, but I do not have it personally. So, Journey, do you have a favorite ride when you go to the fair? Because both Son and my favorite amusement park, carnival, fair, you name it, ride of all time usually end up at the fair. I'm disappointed when it's not. Son's is almost universally always at the fair. Mine is becoming rarer and rarer, which leads me to believe that they're not manufacturing that ride anymore.
Ones that are out there are not safe.
What's your favorite ride then? Because it might be the same as one of ours. Well, enjoy, Hershey. We're going to be doing that before too long. We got to, after going to the forest preserve and going for a hike, got to do that, and we got work tomorrow, so. The swing, for real? The swings are fun. I will tell you, Son's is Sun's is zero gravity. Not gravitron. Zero gravity is completely different than gravitron.
Not completely.
It's completely different.
A little bit different.
It's 100% different. The gravitron does not tilt. The gravitron just spins and you slide on a board. Zero gravity, it spins, tilts, and it's completely open to the elements. Well, if that is true, Ropey, I hope you're doing better. If it's not true, probably not the most productive thing to jump into people's lives and drop.
Is that gonna have stomach problems too?
Different stomach problems. The exact opposite stomach problems. No.
Pooping?
No. No. The exact opposite. One had explosive problems, the other is...
Oh, constipated?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, eat some fiber.
So we had a good weekend as well. Thank you. As far as where we are, we always love to play a game with this, and Mama gets a kick out of it. She's smirking as we speak. Son and I always say, if you guess a state, we are in the U.S. We'll start there. You guess a state. If you're wrong, we'll give you a clue, and then we'll keep narrowing it down till we find out the state we're in. We don't give the exact city, so if you're willing to play along, we'd be happy to play the game. Well, it's still cool that you'll be able to go with your students. So, and hopefully they got a zero gravity, because if you got students, they might like that ride, because it's Son's favorite for sure.
So that you can flip.
I see. It's the only scooter bikes. I think Remus is getting hit by skeeters.
You ready to go inside? Go inside.
Who, me? Yeah, I'll go inside.
You want to go inside with me? Huh? You want to go inside? It's almost bedtime.
I'll go inside. That's a good number, though, 10. Are their parents coming along, too?
Get my stuff on chargers. Go on. Let's go. Let's go.
The Demo Derby's always fun. Do you know how many cars are in it? Just out of curiosity, because the big ones are always like pandemonium at the beginning. And there's always that one car that the engine blows before they even like start getting into the Demo Derby. Well, that'll be fun for the kids too, and I mean that seriously, because usually kids are a little more at ease in a lot of cases when the parents aren't around. Or not too many of them. Sorry, I keep moving the phone because I'm itching. The skeeters are actually horrible. It's been so rainy around here. That'll be getting you ready for the school year, right? Start with the small load and work your way up to the full bus. How long you been driving bus? You seem, obviously, you dropped your age earlier. Seem a little younger. You've been doing it for a couple years, though? I can tell you my family that's done it loves it. And for what it's worth, a lot of my family that isn't bus driving, they have CDLs in different ways. So we have cross-country truckers. We have a couple that drive garbage trucks and recycle trucks. And we have some that do like local like lumber deliveries and pallet deliveries and stuff like that. So a lot of truck drivers in my family, which I consider a bus driver, a truck driver. It's just different format and carrying different, more precious cargo, if you will. But hats off to all of you guys, because you guys make the world go round. That's real life. Really, what do you think you'll get into moving forward? I was really hoping to see some of those fireworks that we were hearing before, and got nothing. I heard the one and then nothing more. A squirrel's just going through the trees. Well, that's awesome. I know my family has truck drivers. They're really good with the kids, and they say the same. And the kids all look forward to seeing them. So that's got to make your day doing what you do. Well, I appreciate you, Journey. The neighbors across the way are so cool. I keep hoping he keeps trimming up his stuff. There's actually a lake behind there, so we don't live on the lake, but all these houses do. And the more he keeps trimming, I keep saying, like, eventually we're gonna be able to see the lake, because he keeps trimming like crazy, and I'm like, we're this close to being able to have a view of the lake from right here, which would be awesome. We're pretty close to a couple of the people on the lake, so we end up over there quite a bit. But at the same time, it'd be nice to see it from our front. If you're talking about how your weekend was, I'm glad to hear it, Bryce. Tell us what you did. I'm just sad it's almost over. Not looking forward to another week of work. The weekends go too fast. Yeah, I got Mama done left me, so I'm gonna switch. At least give you guys a different perspective, maybe. I'll look over this way. These houses. Welcome in, Chip. How are you? Rebecca, how are you? Thanks, guys, for stopping in, spending a little time with us. We're just wrapping up the weekend.
There was a giant spider web there.
That's okay.
On two of them.
Well, I think I only have.
Okay. Hit him with the chips.
Yeah, I think I only have those two. So hey, real quick. Let me see the
Just
cover.
wait a minute. I'm going upstairs.
Okay. So, welcome in, Carol. So we have to watch these, because believe it or not, we actually saw the new one this weekend. I don't know if anybody's a fan. Appreciate the likes of the originals, but the new one came out this weekend, and we went out and saw it. And a lot of people would be like, "Wait, what? With your kid, you went to see that?" We are Halloween and like just everything haunted fans, and so seeing that was the first movie of the season, we had to go out and check it out. Thank you so much, Journey, for sharing this out. We appreciate you. Welcome in, Rebecca. Welcome in, Carol. How are you guys? Are you guys from Journey's neck of the woods? She's been awesome. I shouldn't say she. I'm making assumptions and never even asked, but Journey's been awesome to talk to. It is. So that's my neighbor, and his backyard is absolutely amazing. It's on the lake. We actually have a few videos on our channel of his backyard, and it's absolutely amazing what he did. I forget what they're titled, but they're shorts, and I think it's like enjoying fall before winter hits or something like this. But he's got paddle boats and a small John boat back there that he lets Son and I take out on the lake. And then, but he built everything out of reclaimed concrete. So when people had broken concrete, he had it delivered and he built it. It's absolutely amazing. And then this one originally was a ranch, but they built that giant addition on there, and so they turned a 3-bedroom house into a 6-bedroom house, which is crazy. Nice, Carol. Welcome in. I can definitely, I have a problem at times seeing the like logos in the picture, but I can definitely tell it's a school bus. I was telling Journey that my family drives bus and has for ever, generations. So I had a grandparent on both sides. My mom's mom, my dad's dad were both bus drivers for the local school district. My cousin and my aunt are currently bus drivers for the local district. Absolutely amazing. That's actually Journey's bus? That's wild. That's awesome. So do you guys all drive bus? Or do some of you work in the office and then others do something else? Because I know my cousin's very good friends with like the mechanics at the garage and like the schedulers at the garage. So I know not everyone's technically behind the wheel, but all is needed and necessary work. And hats off to you guys, because that is an awesome job that you do, getting the kids to and from school and where they need to be and safely. Thank you for that, Jeremy. Well, I assume it's a good time for being able to work with Journey, Rebecca, because from the conversation I've had so far, she has definitely been awesome to talk to. Although it's pretty boring live, we just catch up. So this is typically what we do on our lives. Sometimes we're out and about at events, at amusement parks and what have you, but a lot of times it's just conversations with the community. And we have some old timers that come in, and I don't mean old timers by age, I mean folks that have been with the channel for quite some time. So we just catch up for the day, see what's going on. We keep it light and try to forget the worries of the world and just have fun. That's awesome. She seems like it for sure, Rebecca. So are you guys looking forward to the school year? And I know your boss is here. I won't tell her. But are you guys looking forward to the year? Or are you still enjoying the last moments of summer before you get back to it? See, there you go. I knew it. I knew it. So it's like my cousin. My cousin's huge friends with, like I said, the service staff and the folks in the schedulers in the office and everything like that. So my cousin actually, for her summer months, she's got a camper up at a lake that's about an hour north of here. And when I go up there, a lot of the times her friends from the bus garage are up there and hanging out with her, so I get to meet them all. That's so cool. So are you guys going to the fair with Journey? There you go. That should be a good event. Everyone else looking forward to the demo derby? Well, that's one down for the demo derby, which I can understand. In fairness, if the rides were still going, I'd probably watch it from the top of the zipper or a different ride that had a perspective looking down. But Son and I are ride junkies. It's so cool that you guys are so close. See, the company I work for has people, we're all remote, so we're all sorts of all over the country, and I'm friends with a lot of the folks I work with, but they are multiple states away, so we have to stay connected exclusively by text and calling, so it's a little different. So I'm a little jealous that you guys have what you guys have. I actually do, Tim. Funny you bring that up because we were at a forest earlier with the dog, which is a dog park, but it's an off-leash forested area. And when we were live there, the chat brought up the fact that it reminded them of Jurassic Park. Did not know that though, Tim. So I assume the demo derby ends the night for you guys, because that's typically how it's done at both. Appreciate the likes, everybody. That's typically how it's done both at the dirt track that's a little bit west of us and at our county fair. Appreciate you, Daxton. Welcome to the community. We're glad you subbed. How was your weekend, Daxton? And since we're talking about it, do you like the county fair, the demo derby, and what's your favorite fair ride? Or carnival ride, I guess I should ask. Well, I got to give a shout out then to, I'm going to say this wrong because you guys probably say it like 22-1 or 22-1. So I got to give a shout out to you guys. That is awesome that you were able to, and especially you, Journey, to be able to invite everyone and have everyone show up. That speaks highly of you, that you're able to put any sort of message out there and get people together. That says something about you, and that's awesome. Nice, Daxton. Was it pool swimming or was it like lake swimming, river swimming, water park swimming? Welcome in, Levi. I'm glad you had a great weekend. Did you do anything special or just had a good weekend in general? Meaning you were up spirit and made the best of it. I can understand that, Journey. And I can appreciate that. However, for whatever it's worth, if you go to our channel content, we're all about family fun and promoting good vibes. So if they ever do make their way here, it is a safe and inclusive environment, so all are welcome. And I'm not gonna lie to you, going back, Daxton, I think this is the first weekend, full disclosure, that we didn't go swimming in some way. Yeah. We didn't do any swimming this weekend. And I'm talking even swimming like a slip and slide, like nothing. We didn't do any water activity this weekend, which is crazy. Appreciate you, MLB. You've been here before. Welcome back. How was your weekend? Are you looking forward to the week ahead? Thank you for the kind words. So you're looking forward to the week ahead? And what happened, Carol? I see the boo. Well, I appreciate you, MLB. We're always happy to have everyone here. And again, it's all about community and forgetting the worries of the world for a minute and just relaxing. Even our videos are, like I said, there's nothing heavy in our videos. They're water park point of view on rides. They're going to, see Christmas lights. It's just stuff you can lose yourself in for a minute. Oh, you said boo. I'm not going to lie. Because in fairness, we've gotten some feedback on a couple recent videos we posted, which are like Halloween videos. And I know it's a little early in the season, but this is when they're, spirits coming out with their stuff. And it's mixed in with like wooden roller coasters. So I had people come to our live and were very confused about the content. So the boo was timely, especially since we were just talking about Halloween. Bloody, welcome back. MLB, this is one of our favorite games. Full disclosure. So we love playing this, and if you're willing to play along, we'll make it easy for you and give you clues. So we are in the U.S. If you guess a state and you're wrong, we'll give you clues until you narrow it down. Anybody in the chat can play along with you, but that's typically how we play. We won't give the exact city, but we'll give the state. Welcome in, Just a Dude. Just a Dude, that is a great guess. That is honestly probably the closest guess that we've ever gotten for a first guess ever. So we are literally just a bit south of there. I'll make it super easy on you guys today. Just a bit south. Were you guys friends before you worked together, Rebecca, or did you just meet at moreover, MLB? Moreover. So if you're Wisconsin, think of one state south. I don't know, a whole lot of activity this way. Usually sit in that chair. That's my chair. This is Mama's chair. I'm always open to a good story, Rebecca. That's what we're here for. I got Oklahoma and Wisconsin. I'm waiting for the right answer, too. There you go, MLB. We are, no lie, that right there is the boundary. We call it the corn curtain. So if you go that way, it is corn all the way to Iowa. If you go that way, it is suburbs all the way till you hit Lake Michigan. So we are in the Chicago suburbs, but we are as far out as you can get and still technically be in the Chicago suburbs. MLB, Illinois was right, but we are way out. I am closer to the Wisconsin border by drive time than I am to Chicago, if that makes any sense. So right now it's a beautiful night where we're at, but middle of the week it's supposed to be like 105 here, which is going to be absolutely miserable. So when she came in, we thought she wanted to be a bus aide, so I started to train her as a bus aide just to find out. Hey, so would you prefer, Rebecca, doing what you do? Do you prefer to be an aide versus a driver? MLB, I'm familiar with Juice WRLD for sure, but only because I coach a lot of sports for kids. So I coach 4 basketball teams, boys volleyball, track. So I'm familiar through them, if that makes any sense. And then historically, I've also coached fast pitch softball, football, baseball, hockey. But right now, I only do the sports I listed. So when you say Mad Max, the War Rig, is that from the new Mad Maxes? So you're talking to a guy that's a little bit older, so I knew the original Mad Maxes, which had Mel Gibson in it, and the new ones are... Which vehicle's the War Rig? Well, there you go, Rebecca. Then everyone wins. Fury Road, okay. So where do you think about heading in Illinois, MLB? Because there's a lot of great places to visit, but I'm not going to lie to you, in fairness, don't come here for, like, the geography, because it's pretty flat. But there's a ton of awesome places to visit. We love our state. We love the Great Lakes region. And so there's people in here from Ohio, from Michigan, or at least we're in here from those areas. And we just love the Midwest. Absolutely love the Midwest and the Great Lakes region. Come on, Chip, tell me you gave her a 4-inch lift. That's awesome, Journey. No worries. You have a great Sunday, a great week. Enjoy the fair. Thank you so much for stopping in. We hope to see you in future lives. And thank you for bringing in some of your friends. That is so cool. Full disclosure, as long as we've been doing our channel, we've never had somebody do that. So that is so cool. We appreciate you. Bent the frame? No way. Okay. Where do I recommend? Okay, if you're going to Chicago, when do you think you might come in? So what month? I got to go back to my seat. That sun is just brutal. Sorry, everybody. What month do you think you might come in? Tell her to cut it and I'll be up in a minute. August. Okay. So if you're coming in August, you got to hit the lakefront. So Lake Michigan is just beautiful, and Chicago created an entire... Everything on the lake is a park. So it's all public land, it's all beach, it's all park. So there's Grant Park, there's Lincoln Park. If you're there anyways, you might as well hit Lincoln Park Zoo, which is completely free. In our opinion, it's one of the best zoos in the country. But you got to hit the beaches in Chicago. They're just phenomenal, and there's nothing like swimming in Lake Michigan. You got to see the Bean. You got to go to Willis Tower, which used to be called Sears Tower, and they have the sky deck where you can walk out. It's still the third tallest building in the country, and they have a sky deck where you can walk out, and there's nothing but glass below you, and you can see down 1,600 feet. Galloping Ghost is real, just the dude's not making that up. So there's so much. There's a ton to do in the burbs. And the great thing about Chicago is everything's connected either by the highway or by public transit. Okay, this goes without saying. It's MLB Clips. You got to go to Wrigley. If you don't go to Wrigley, you're doing yourself a disservice coming to Chicago and not seeing one of the most historic ballparks in the country. And taking a game. If you want to see the game the way that the crazies do, go to the bleachers. If you want to see the game the way that we would if we were going to Wrigley, get some seats in the box seats in left or right field. So that's a starter for you. And eat. There's such great food. And I'm not talking about fancy restaurants. I'm talking go to every beef stand you can go to. And I'll give you the insider of all insider hints. If you go to our food and cooking channel, so it's Dad and Son Cook and Eat It All, and you look at some of our pizza videos, real Chicago pizza is actually super thin, cracker thin, crispy crust, box cut. And by box cut, I mean it's cut into squares. The deep dish pizza, locals eat that like 2-3 times a year. That's the tourist pizza. Get yourself some real Chicago pizza. Yeah, but if you're depending on the weekend time you come in, there's the air and water show. We just had the NASCAR race, Lollapalooza's like next weekend. Chicago is just always jumping with something. MLB, that's wild that you guessed that. So I'm going to answer it this way. So I took my hat off to hang out with you guys just because it's such a beautiful night. So that's the hat I wear almost all day, every day during baseball season until football season starts. So even though I'm a Sox fan, I'm telling you, you have to go to Wrigley if you're visiting Chicago. There's nothing wrong to going to see a Sox game. Don't get me wrong. It's a great park, but it's a modern park. There's nothing special about it besides the fireworks. The fireworks will blow you away. After every game, no matter how bad they get beaten, if you know anything about the MLB, they ain't going to win very many games. The fireworks is it's one of the best fireworks shows you'll see anywhere. Oh, how did I forget about Navy Pier? You got to go to Navy Pier. Speaking of fireworks. Anyways, there's so much. So if you end up coming to Chicago, hit us up. We will make sure that we give you all the information we got. You are correct, Just a Dude. Huge Bears fan. As much as it pains me, huge Bears fans. Our college team is also very semi-local, but that has a lot to do with the fact that we're the byproducts of parochial school too, which means like religious education, both son and I. And so can you guess, based on where we live and that we're a fan of religious schools? Appreciate you, and maybe this isn't the place for you then, man. No worries, bloody. We took care of that. We had an early dinner tonight, so good luck with that, and we'll see you in the next one. Always love having you hang out, bloody. You are 100% correct, Just a Dude. That is our hands down our favorite college team. We are big Golden Domers. How about you? So I saw that MLB said his dad's a Bears fan. How about both of you guys? So MLB, who's your favorite baseball, football, and college team? And Just a Dude, favorite football, baseball, and college team? We are for right now. Mama's knocking at the door because she's telling me I got to come in soon. But there you go, Just a Dude. Dallas Cowboys, Texas Tech, and Toronto Blue Jays. Wow, that's quite the mix. I get the two Texas ties. How did the Blue Jays come into the mix? I totally respect that. If you do go back a bit, Journey, Chip was talking about your bus. So I think that there's something he's working on with the frame. But everything's going to be all good from what I could capture. Okay. Got to respect the Yankees. There's a lot of history there. Chicago baseball is a history of sadness. 2 relatively recent World Series, but it took over 100 years to make any of that happen. So if either, just a dude, if you're a Notre Dame fan, a Yankees fan, did you say your NFL team? Well, Emiliano and Harmony, I'm glad to hear your weekend was good. Did you do anything fun? I did miss that. Sorry. You're right. So you're a Pats fan. Wow, you're all over the board with Notre Dame and New England. Well, New England isn't far from the Yankees. How do you do the Patriots and not the Red Sox? Because the Red Sox and Yankees is kind of a... That's completely all right. I've been a sucker for the local teams forever, and it's hasn't done me well, so... All right, Rebecca, if you and Journey are taking off, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for stopping in, and hopefully everything's all right with your bus there, Journey, and hopefully you guys, again, have fun at the fair, and hopefully we can catch you in a future live. Yeah, the Red Sox did have a run there, though. They were almost unbeatable for a stretch. Okay, so if you have no Market Pro teams, you can kind of you're open to draft whoever you like, which I can respect that completely. Yeah, I am definitely a Hawks fan in the NHL. I don't do a whole lot of pro basketball. In fairness, even though I like basketball, I coach basketball, I'm more of a college basketball fan than a pro fan. So I'm watching the neighbor down there. Apparently they must have gutter guards because he's like sweep raking his gutters. The older folks. The ones that are next to... He's just like sweep raking them off. See him? The rake just went up. Which would be a heck of a lot easier than going up and digging in the muck. But I still think with those little like seed doohickeys, those will go through any...
They would go through a screen.
Yeah, but they clog the screen and gunk it up. See, I'm old enough to remember the excitement the Cubs had when they traded for Garciaparra, and how they thought that was going to make all the difference in the Cubs world. So the Red Sox have made some interesting trades dating back all the way to Babe Ruth. Some to their benefit, some not so much. Oh, they got a little doggy with them. I did not realize that. Yeah. It's making all sorts of yippy noises. And it's bouncing around. Just a dude. I do, and it's one of the reasons the Red Sox traded him, because they didn't think he had it in him to pitch for too many more years, and didn't realize that they should have kept him for the bat and the bat alone. But hey, maybe the trade is what made him what he became, by trying to prove somebody wrong, because that happens from time to time too. Is he in there still playing with his friends on the...
I don't know how they got him up.
She called randomly yesterday.
She did?
She did, yeah. So do you got any tips? Somebody in chat, it's MLB. They might be coming Ballpark Chicago sometime in August. I said, you got to do Wrigley. You got to hit the beaches in August. You got to. I said, you got to see the Bean, which is Cloud Gate. I said, he came to me Navy Pier. But go for the fireworks, if nothing else. And then depending on the weekend you're at and what's going on that weekend, August could have the Air and Water Show. I can't remember the dates of that. It could have Venetian nights. You know, check out the festivals or events. And I said, get real Chicago pizza. And I'm not talking deep dish. I'm talking I'm talking like real, like authentic Chicago style, like what we eat. Chancey, we do not, but that's a first guess. So I appreciate you hanging out. And I also said, if you're down at the beaches anyways, I might as well go to Lincoln Park Zoo, because you're there and it's free. Present player, it'd be Luis. If we're talking historic, I was a big Mark Burley guy. I was also a big Frank Thomas guy and a big Paul Konerko guy. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to root for presently.
I used to like that one guy that played first base that had the cancer.
That's Rizzo, and that was the Cubs. Okay. Chansley, I will say that we keep politics out of our chat and live, so I'm going to defer answering that one. We try to keep it light. We try to keep it fun. So we just try to forget the worries of the day. But I appreciate you if you're looking for a different kind of live or chat. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to stay if you're just looking to kick back, relax, and have a little conversation. But to answer your question, we do not live in Arkansas. I'm happy to give you a hint, and then we can go from there, and you can keep guessing. And if you get the right state, I'll let you know. I'd say Luis Roberts. So 100% Luis Roberts. Present day MLB. So if you're venturing a second guess, I will tell you you're way too far south. So we are definitely more north. This dude's a walking machine.
Hello.
Whereas he probably thinks we just sit on the porch all day long. So MLB, who's your current favorite player? Any team. Any team. kind of horn was that? It's like the Roadrunners, like meep meep. That's a great call. I like that one. 100%. I do like the Blue Jays call too, because I've been to Toronto a couple times. Great city. Just absolutely beautiful city. I've actually been to that stadium before. Yeah, I went up there for hockey trips and hockey tournaments because I played for years and years. So I was up there. I actually went to the Expo Stadium before they moved to Washington as well, because I was in Montreal quite a few times. Yeah, this was years ago, so in fairness, definitely a while back. And I'm a huge fan of underdogs, especially in a division that's dominated by two teams. So when I see Toronto or Tampa Bay doing well in that division, I respect it. So again, I was there probably, 30 years ago. So when I was there, I also went to the Metrodome in the same time period, which was where the Twins played. I've been to Target Field since it's been reopened, and so I will say, going back, the Canadian stadiums left a lot to be desired back in the day. It did not seem that baseball was the major importance, but bear in mind it's a much colder climate, so they had to accommodate for the building being able to handle that cold in the winter and be able to be played early in the spring and late in the fall. I know. See, that's the one place I've only ever seen Fenway from the outside. I've never been inside, and I've never been to Miami ever. So I'm talking even the city. Never been there. But the new Marlins Stadium looks wild, like between the fish tanks and everything else they got going. I have a friend of mine that has visited, I think it's all but one of the current major league stadiums. Mason.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's an interesting
I told him, I'm like, dude, so he's got a YouTube channel as well, and he does like Billboard Top 50 music YouTube. I'm like, why isn't your YouTube channel like traveling to major league ballparks? Like, I'm like, it's just wild that your YouTube channel is the top 50, like
Must be really into music.
like not only the current top 50, but like the 100 best of 1980s hip hop and stuff. And I'm like, why aren't you doing Major League Baseball stadium tours? Journey, you're still here? Appreciate you hanging. Yep, so if you count them all in before like they demoed or retrofitted or anything, he said he's made like 49 stadiums total, but he's made all of the current stadiums, including their renovations, except for one.
Does he go to games at all of them? Or?
Yeah, that's the whole reason he was just in Milwaukee.
Oh.
So he went there for that and then slid over and played some golf. So Journey, who met us earlier, like invited like the entire like school bus crew in, and they all came in, so they were all talking and chatting and stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's why. Like, so, and they're still hanging out, which is super awesome. And I'm just sitting here spitballing MLB stuff with MLB clips.
Yeah.
Somebody blocked you, Journey? And again, I don't mean to step into something I shouldn't step into. But when you say blocked, you on here or text or somewhere else? Again, I don't mean to step into something I shouldn't. I will definitely say that's the kid's favorite line, though. Keep it up and I'll block you. I just blocked you.
I'm gonna block you.
Don't make me block you.
2 seconds later, they're talking to the same person.
Yep.
I thought you blocked them.
Stronger than you think.
Stronger than you thought.
Oh, dang it. I'm not gonna lie, in fairness, like, God, this beard gives a perception of like that guy means business. Like, I'm not saying I do, but it does. Like, you look at any
With your body and then putting that shirt on.
Are serious?
It looks like you're trying to brag or something. I don't know.
What's not the point of wearing this? It's not the point of wearing this. Well, Journey, from what I've gathered, and I know I have a very limited experience here, but I'm sorry, because you've seen nothing but like one of the coolest people we've ever met in our journey and community. So it is a journey. It reminds me of calling back Remus. I'm not.
A scratch on my arm right here.
I do not know the answer to that question. There's something.
Like right here.
Yeah, or something. It's like dry skin or something. For real, Journey? And I asked you this early, and I know we got sidetracked talking other stuff. Do you make digital art? Is that like the content you make? That's so cool. I wish I had more skills in that arrangement, because I enjoy like the creation process. It's one of the things about the channel. If you do me a favor, if you create content and you're a content creator, after we're done, because it's impossible to get the live chat back, I don't know why, it's just a flaw, and hopefully they fix that at some point. But if you could see any one of our videos, any of them, a short, a long, drop a comment in one of them, and then I'd love to check out your channel. I really would. We have a lot of folks in here, and I'm surprised none of our mods are in here. We have like 5 mods, but we all help each other out and give each other hints. And one of the mods actually recently clipped us on a live and used my response to create a video. So again, this is all about community and helping each other out and working with each other. So please do. The only thing I ask, and again, I know we have the $ and stuff here. We never ask for any of that. Funny story is, not too long ago, we were doing a live with a member of the community that's now a member of the community. And they're like, oh, what? Another one with, you're going to put rubber bands on a watermelon? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And so somebody had to explain to me what it is. But I guess people like beg for money and then put rubber bands on fruit. And we don't do any of that. We only turn this on because it's stage 1 of monetization. The best thing that anybody can do to help the channel in any way, watch the long form content all the way through if possible. Like and comment, and then we can absolutely help you guys out with your channel. Maybe we can share tips. We do have a secret coming out on one of our 4 channels about our YouTube journey, but I'll save the secret until that video is launched. It'll make sense once it's done. It's not that big of a secret.
But we actually have 4 channels. So this is our main channel. Then we have Dad and Son DIY it all, Dad and Son Cook and Eat It All, and then Dad and Son Collect It All, believe it or not. MLB, you might like the Collect It All channel. That's where we do our sports cards. Journey, the only thing we ask is that you do what you've done today, which is be super cool, understand what the community is about, and it's about hanging out and just sharing what's going on, and then be here as often. I'll be honest with you, I'm super shocked. None of our mods, this is actually, and to answer your question, MLB, on a typical day, we go live once a day. Today, for example, I made breakfast on our Cook and Eat It All channel this morning, so I went live for that. We went live when we went to the dog park earlier today, and then we went live on the drive home. So on the weekends, it's a little more often because we have more time to play with, but on the weekdays, it's typically in the morning going to and from school, so the drive to and from school or camp, and then in the afternoon. So tomorrow night, for example, we will 100% be live at Taekwondo. So we got Taekwondo tomorrow night. We will be live from there. Yeah, that's a different setup. But on the other nights, it's typically around 6:30, 7 o'clock for an evening chat, if that makes any sense. So the one with sports cards and our other collectibles is called Dad and Son Collect It All. So all of our channels are some derivation of Dad and Son. And then the Cook and Eat It All is us going to restaurants, making stuff at home. The Collect It All is sports cards, and then the DIY It All is projects around the house, working on the cars, that kind of stuff. But yeah, all day. If you guys ever want us to check out your channel, just leave a comment in one of our videos. We'll check you guys out for sure. We'd love to sub back, and that's what this community is about, helping each other out and getting connections. But Journey, yeah, absolutely. We'd love to have you as a mod. We just, if you're here, that would be something we could easily make happen. I'm surprised we haven't seen Phoenix in a couple days, but we saw Peter earlier.
Dad's on vacation, so I'm sure he's going.
But he's not a mod.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah, he doesn't want it. And then Matt's a mod in the Cooking and Eating channel, because he's always he's in both usually, and that one becomes a little Wild Westy. Yeah, like people make comments on the food stuff all the time, like the same comments of having bathroom problems. Like, it's just weird that people come in and make those comments. It's just bizarre. There's no right or wrong. I just will tell you in full disclosure, having met you just one time, we probably wouldn't grant it on one visit. But usually, like for example, Peter, he's in 90% of them. Phoenix actually found us when we first started our channel 2 years ago. You don't need to put in that level of effort. you just got to be here and know the rules, and the rules for our mod. If you've seen when the trolls have come in, what I've done is sort of played along at first and then let them know, like, hey, that's not what this room's for. If you want to do that, go find another room. Maybe you can have more fun. And then it's,
Peter was a troll.
yeah, we actually, one of our mods we found because he was a troll, and he respected us for how we told him the rules of the room. And so he became a mod because he's like, I can sniff out trolls. You don't have to be that either. So I will say just be here enough and know the rules, and by enough it could be by Tuesday. just show up more than just today. But I'll tell you, you're on the fast track based on how cool you've been, if that makes sense. But the rule is mute before boot. And we usually give people like earlier today, I did a 5-minute timeout. And then if they're naughty again, we do like a 10-minute timeout. And if they're naughty, they get a 24-hour. And then they come back after the 24-hour being a troll, they get a ban.
Do you have anybody do that?
Yeah, Girl Gamers banned a few people. And that's another one of our mods. Girl gamer don't mess around.
No.
Girl gamer does not mess around. But she's earned the respect. And the people she's banned have used really foul language. So she doesn't mess around. Peter banned one person. It was when he was sick. Because he warned him. And then they went after... They went after him, and then he gave him a 5-minute timeout. And then when they came back, they came after me for, like, basically came after me because of my mods, because of him. And he's like, no, when they come after you, they're done. He's like, they can come after me all they want. All right, everybody. Well, on that note, I will tell you, tomorrow morning, about this time, so 12 hours from now, we will be live. I will be in that vehicle. We will be going to camp. So 12 hours from now, son will be heading off to camp. And then in the afternoon, most likely to pick him up around 4-ish p.m. our time. It's 8 p.m. right now. We will be live, and then we will be live at Taekwondo. So if that gives you any idea, MLB, I'm pretty sure we'll be live 3 different times tomorrow. It's 8 p.m. Central Standard right now, so 12 hours from now, 4 p.m. And then Taekwondo is, what is it, 7:30? 7:30 p.m.? So that's exactly it, Journey. Just mute before boot, but if they don't respect the mute, then they got to go. But we'll see you in the next one. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for spending some time with us. And again, if you ever want us to check out your channel, find one of our videos, drop us a comment. We will then go out and check yours. We'd love to do that. And anything you can do, if you want to support the channel in any way, the best way to is watch the long form as much as you can. Leave a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Let us know what you thought of the video. Hit the like, maybe a share, and that would mean the world to us. You guys take care. See you guys in the morning. If we don't, see you in the afternoon. Otherwise, enjoy your Sunday, and I hope you guys have a great week. Absolutely, Journey, 100%. I will do that. So I'm going to run in. We're going to get the movie set up. Hit me with the comment. I will check YouTube Studio right after this and then go check it out. Take care, everybody.